Hello and welcome everyone to this session where we are going to be finding out how to look at the current market scenario and how to get started with the basic market understanding, and also we'll see how to develop some opportunities using the concept of CPR. All right, so that's what is the agenda for today. I hope the audio and the video is okay. You can give me an AV check so that we can get started with the session. Good morning, Praveen. Good morning, Rachna. So, what we are going to do is we are going to take a look at the entire market scenario and the way the market is currently placed. Right, you can see here that this is the indices, and the current index setup is clearly indicating a strong, resolute bullishness, and the kind of movement which we are seeing is definitely very encouraging. Yes, at higher levels, there are chances of profit booking that can emerge. But then, what we really need to see is the fast pace of this current move is clearly indicating that yes, there is a strong gap up movement that is happening. So now, what can happen is now if there is a reaction, okay, if there is a reaction in the markets, you will see the markets coming down and taking the help of this gap support. So the gap supports are going to act in our favor. So the overall sentiment remains bullish because the kind of movements which we were expecting and which we were anticipating has emerged, and this is clearly an indication that yes, the bulls are in the driver's seat. So now in Nifty, right? In Nifty, if you take a look at the kind of levels which are there, so let's see what are the kind of levels which can emerge if there is a reaction. So as you can see here now, the momentum is very strong. So there is a possible reaction here, and the levels which are emerging are around 19,200, which could act as your first support, and then further down towards 19,000. So 19,200 and then 19,000. It still will be a deep pullback if you are an intraday trader, but then these are pullbacks which you can consider as a buying opportunity. And now, when you take a look at the kind of market sentiment that is developing, the market sentiment is definitely on the positive side, and the kind of the opening of GIFT Nifty has emerged from the 3rd of July. It has clearly indicated that yes, there is a good positive start to the entire week. But then yes, there are going to be some momentum which is emerging, and what is seen right now is that the financial sector space is witnessing some good traction, and that is what is helping the indices stay up. So now if you also take a look at the option data, the PCR is on the higher side. It's around 1.4, so which is indicating that lot of put writing at lower levels. So if there is constant put writing at lower levels, it is an indication that people are continuing to harbor the bullish stance, and based on our studies, we expect a target of around 19,570 to emerge on the Nifty. So the overall momentum is very much in place, and every pullback is seen as a buy opportunity. So I believe that one should continue to hold on to the bullish bias, use dips that are emerging in the Nifty to buy into. So now when you get that perspective about Nifty, let's also see what is in store for Bank Nifty. So now let's move on to Bank Nifty and find out what is seen on the charts. So this is the chart setup of Bank Nifty, and you're seeing here that Bank Nifty is witnessing some profit booking, and unlike Nifty, okay, unlike Nifty, there does not seem to be much of gaps emerging out here. So you can see here that around 44,500 was an important zone in Bank Nifty, and what we have seen is that ever since the breakout happened, because we have been discussing in our earlier discussions as well that 43,500 to 44,500 was an important zone, and there was continuous selling pressure emerging at around 44,500, and that has been overcome. Now you can see here that this continued move which you are seeing here is going at a steady pace, and what is going to drive the markets upwards now is the bank nifty. So the positive triggers which are emerging as far as the bank nifty is concerned is the merger of the HDFC twins, right? The merger of the HDFC twins brought some cheer to the entire Nifty as well as the financial space. So now, if you consider all that and the kind of vibes which it is going to set into the overall bank nifty and financial space, so that's quite encouraging, right? And now with HDFC and HDFC Bank merging together, there are a lot of replacements which are going to happen. The replacement is going to happen. LTI Mindtree, it has been firmed up today that LTI Mindtree is going to replace HDFC, and in the Nifty, and LIC Housing is going to replace HDFC in Fin Nifty. So these two, Fin Nifty has definitely seen a lot of interest since its launch, and this strong action which we are seeing in the Fin Nifty is going to accentuate further. So now LIC Housing Finance is also a very actively traded stock. So now what we need to consider is these two stocks are going to be part of this. So there could be some steady trends emerging in these two stocks. So that is what we will see in few moments from now. But then coming back to Bank Nifty, the Bank Nifty setups looks definitely very positive, and yes, it's going to be at a steady pace. So one needs to use every dip into the respective banks, be it private banks, be it PSU banks. All these banks are going to witness some strong upward traction. So when you take a look at the overall market sentiment right now, okay, when you take a look at the overall market sentiment, it is definitely indicating to us that the kind of positive vibes that are emerging, right? The kind of positive vibes that are emerging are clearly indicating that the markets found a newfound bullishness, right? And this newfound bullishness, which is there in the market, has to be participated in. And what we need to see is how are we going to participate in this bullish move that we have seen. So now we have various ways to approach it, and let's see what is seen in Neo Trader regarding Nifty and Bank Nifty. Right, it's more than an hour since the start of the day. So this is the overall setup as far as the FNO basket is concerned. And from the open, right, we have got a useful feature which says what is set from the open. And from the open, we can see here that there are certain stocks that are moving. Okay, there are certain stocks that are moving here, and majority of them are on the buy side. On the sell side, we have got limited stocks here, so which is clearly a sign that yes, there is more of a bullish mindset at work at the start of the day. So now, having considered that, how are we going to pace our innings? Now, what we need to do is we need to see what are the stocks which are moving right now. So when we have to go and check out the stock which are moving right now, I always go into my rolling ticker. So in my rolling ticker, okay, in my rolling ticker, I am able to I'm able to track the number of the stocks which are going to give me a potential move when I compare it with the CPR. All right. So now, but before I move into the CPR, what I want all of you to do is I want all of you to go out there and hit the like button and show me your love and support. All right, guys. There are 57 people with me right now, and I want all of you to go and hit the like button before we start selecting the stocks using CPR. So we have got an idea about the market. We have seen what kind of setup is there. Now at this point in time, we will go out and check how can we take a trade, and how can we use CPR right now. So I want all of you to show me your love and support. Yeah, let me see the likes increasing. Namaste, everyone. Okay, come on, friends. Let's move fast because we may be missing out on some opportunity here. Yeah. So let's get started and let's see what is the kind of opportunity which we can see here. Are we able to see some opportunity? Yes, of course we can. And what we are going to do is we are going to take the help of NeoTrader. And okay, fantastic. So good to see all of you all participating. And as we discuss, we'll also take a look at some of your setups as well. So first, let me go and take a look at Nifty and Bank Nifty as per CPR. What is it saying? All right. So let me also show you how you can take a look at CPR using NeoTrader. So when you go into NeoTrader, you can take a look at the Nifty chart. You can go to Stock Analyzer and then just click on this icon, and you will be able to see the charts if you have a Dhan account. So you can see here, this is the overall setup of Bank Nifty. So let's start with Bank Nifty, and let's put on the CPR. Okay, let's put on the CPR, and this is the CPR right now. So okay, so what we have is that currently Bank Nifty, you can see here that there is a slight change in the kind of momentum which Bank Nifty is signaling. Why am I saying that? Because when I take a look at the CPR here, okay, it has gone in a steady upward move. Okay, it's gone a steady upward move. So this is called as a CPR trend mode. You can see here that there is a steady trend emerging here. So our expectation was that the price will open above the CPR. But what has happened is since the start of the day, the Bank Nifty is trading below the CPR. So which clearly tells us, okay, which clearly tells us that we have to be a little cautious here, because right now the intention of the price, what is the aim of CPR? The aim of CPR is to help you with the probability of the trade. Okay. So now, as per the CPR, the indications are that the Bank Nifty has opened below the CPR. So we have to be a little careful here as we are moving into the day. Now, if the entire market wants to restore the confidence, if it wants to restore the confidence, it has to once again move above 45,500. So once again, if it moves above 45,500, the confidence will be restored. All right. So I hope all of you are getting an idea now that how we can restore the confidence, because right now we are looking at how we can restore the confidence, and this overall the momentum is bullish, but right now Bank Nifty is trying to generate some positive momentum. Now let's move on to Nifty, and let's see what is Nifty doing here, right? So when you go and take a look at Nifty, Nifty is much better, and what you are seeing here in Nifty is a narrow CPR. So these kind of analysis, right, is what one needs to do. So this analysis is very easily done. Okay, it's very easily done based on this CPR button. So this CPR toggle here, it tells you exactly what is the situation of the price and how is it moving. So now many of the prices which you will see maybe above the CPR, below the CPR, but then you want some actionable names. So that is what you know from here. So for example, if you see here now, if you just select indices and you select CPR, so you will see that right now, let me just disable the auto refresh here, and if I say based on the indices, so you can see here that Nifty, financial Nifty has actually given a CPR setup. So you can see here that we are tracking the major indices and we are giving an indication of what can happen. So now if you see here Nifty Fin, so I can just go here, can just type it here. Okay, this particular chart is what you seen here. Okay, so Fin Nifty is showing a weakness here. So let's see the chart setup. Okay, let me open the chart here. Okay, this chart is not integrated in this one. Okay, so Nifty Fin chart is showing a CPR level 1 breakdown. Now, in the same way, if I select the FNO basket, I can see here that I am getting a trade in a particular name. So now today in today's session, I will cover how we can check a level 1 trade. So level 1 trade is where it not only qualifies with the CPR, it qualifies with important Fibonacci setups. So why I am doing that is so that I can get to know exactly if I need to take this trade or not. So now if you see here, at the latest one is AB Capital. You can see here there is AB Capital. So I can just go here, right, and let's check out AB Capital. And when I check out AB Capital, so this is the movement here in AB Capital. You can see here. So I can track it on a 5-minute chart also. You can see that this move has emerged at 10:45. So now you can see here there's a fresh move that has emerged, and I am able to take this trade here. So let's move on to another trade, Hindalco. All right, so there are some cells emerging here. What we need to see is we need to see how is the market poised. So the market is having a neutral stance, bullish and bearish. If you see here, market is having a bullish as well as bearish scenario. So which clearly says that the market is not clear at the moment. So you got to weigh your chances and participate accordingly. So now if I go here into rolling ticker and I need to find out the setup. So what I'll do is I will try to get a measure of the momentum. So I'll just click on this. Okay, and the moment I click on Hindalco, I will get this particular page which is called as stock analyzer. So here I am getting a clear indication that it is a strong sell. So I have been this is also verifying the numerous setups which you will come. If you just go here, you will know exactly what is the overall momentum, and with that you can quickly go and check out this trade opportunity. You can see here, go here. If you want to check out the trade, you can see that there was a sell opportunity in Hindalco. So if you go to rolling ticker, right? If you go to rolling ticker, the message came around 10:40. All right. So this is your Hindalco. Right? It came at 10:40. So your setup was here at 422. Your stop loss is about 426. Right? So you sell below 422 and your stop loss is below 426. And this is how you will be able to quickly get a trade, because neo trader is doing the job for you of searching out your opportunity. So 1400 lot size, right, and you can set your targets. You can set your targets at lower levels. If you want to set the targets are available right here for you. So you can go here. This is Hindalco. You can see here on the lower levels you got target of 420 and then 416. So these are the targets which you can initiate. And why? Because momentum is verified as well as the price action. So from here you get the price action, from here you get the momentum in the stock analyzer, and you can execute the trade. All right. So now let me see which trades are you guys executing? Yeah, which trades are you guys executing? Okay, PFC and Balkrishna Industry. All right, friends, the number of likes are still not matching the number of concurrent viewers. If you are really keen to be part of this live stream, I would like you to take the number up. Yeah. So there are 70 people who are watching this stream right now, and I want all of you to hit the like button, and we will discuss more stocks. Okay. PFC, I'm going to be discussing about PFC. But before that, I want you to hit the like button. Okay, Dabur. All right. What about the other stocks? What trades have you all taken? Hero Moto. Okay. What else? Bank of Baroda. All right. Okay. Who has taken Titan? So the Hindalco setup which I showed you, right? The Hindalco setup which I showed you, okay, the trade has already emerged here. So trade has already emerged here. So if you see based on the Fibonacci pivots, you can see here that the moment it crossed this one, you can see that this trade was flashed, right? So this is the trade opportunity which is there. You can sell it here, you place a stop loss above the CPR and take this trade. So this is a trade which you got from rolling ticker. So I'll keep the, you can just write level 1 here. So today we are seeing how to find CPR trades using the level 1 approach. So let's check out some more names here, and let's see whether are we getting in. Today market is a little slow. Today market is a little slow, so you are not getting that many opportunities. So you have to pick and choose. You have to pick and choose and find out which where you're getting the opportunity. You have to pick and choose your trade. So you got to wait. So now as we see here, let's check out AB Capital. Power Grid came at 1040. So let's see with Power Grid. Okay, you can see here that Hindalco is moving. This is Power Grid. So Power Grid here. The situation in Power Grid is having a wide CPR. The trade in Power Grid was flashed at 1040. So you got the trade here. So in a wide CPR trade, okay, in a wide CPR trade, your stop loss will be a little bit deeper. All right. In a wide CPR trade, your stop loss will be a little bit deeper. And but if in a wide CPR trade, if you're getting a level 1, the chances of the trade to move is also quite good. So one needs to consider that, because majority of the time, all right, majority of the time prices do not move beyond R1 or S1. You'll see here that for the entire day this particular stock spent between R1 and S1, right? You can see here that it has not moved beyond R1 and S1. Now what is happening, it is slowly and steadily it has gone up above R1. So it's clear that yes, there is a intention to move higher. Now considering the kind of news flows which are there, right? Considering the kind of news flows which are there, one needs to look at what is the kind of market sentiment which is coming in, and the market sentiment which is coming in, okay, the market sentiment which is coming in is a buy opportunity. All right. So let me now go into the other stocks which you all have mentioned. Okay. IDFC First Bank, right? So was there a trade in IDFC First Bank? Let's go and check into our rolling ticker. Let's go and check into our rolling ticker first. Today we are seeing based on level 1 trade. Okay. So IDFC First Bank, level 1 was in IDFC. Okay, IDFC had at 1010 at, so IDFC has there's going to be a merger of IDFC First Bank and IDFC, right? There's going to be a merger of IDFC, so that is driving this particular stock. So let's see IDFC first. So we had a good move in IDFC. You got the move at around 1010. So move is still on. It's a narrow CPR. So this is a narrow CPR and this is a wide CPR. So everyone please have an understanding of the narrow CPR as well as the wide CPR. So this is the narrow CPR and this is the wide CPR. You can always go and take a look at our YouTube channel. Okay, you can go and take a look at the YouTube channel, and there are videos which we have shared of what is a narrow CPR, what is a wide CPR, for you to get an understanding. So now you can see here that when it is a narrow CPR, the chances of this trade to move is very good. So let's see IDFC first. So this is IDFC First Bank. You can see here that here the move is still on. So in a wide CPR, the levels are farther away from each other. In a narrow CPR, the levels are closer towards each other. Okay, you can see here the levels are closer towards each other. So that's the difference between a narrow CPR and a wide CPR. So let's again go back and let's see what is happening as far as the results are concerned. You can see here that even after the last 15 minutes, we have still not got any setup here. So let me now check based on what you have all mentioned. So let me just take up some points from your stocks which you have given. Okay. Escort. Right. So let's see what has happened to Escort. So let's see what has happened to Escort as per the CPR. So if you want to track CPR, the other page for tracking CPR is directly on the page. You can go to the page here. And on this page, directly you can find out the stocks of your choice. So for example, Escorts. Okay, if you're looking at Escorts, so Escorts today is not there. Some of you mentioned Hero Moto. So Hero Moto is in a wide CPR list. So now if you check Hero Moto is in a wide CPR list. So if you want to check the chart of Hero Moto, just click on this chart and this chart opens up. So now the chart of Hero Moto will load and you can see how is the setup of Hero Moto. So you can see here this is a wide CPR, but because of the positive trend in the auto sector, that you saw some movement here since morning. You can see here you saw some movement here since morning, and this started moving very well. Okay, this started moving very well and it has given a nice push to the upside. Now you can see here that the movement here is quite positive and R3 will be your target. Okay. So now the thing is that let's move to the dashboard now, and let's move to the dashboard and see what is the kind of setup which is there in the market. And so now when you see here that the market overall is in a sideways phase, so you will be wanting to evaluate your stock setup. So for example, you can see here that the current scenario, we saw in the level one that there are certain stocks. So if you want to evaluate your stocks based on the CPR, you can always go to the CPR page. And in the CPR page, you can see here that the stocks are either in narrow or in wide, right? Now we'll see here in the level one trade, what trades can we take here. So let's go and click on this change now. Let's go and click on this change now, and we can see here that we have got a setup in Dabur. So now when you go to this page, right, you can see here there is Dabur, and Dabur has got a score of 3. So we do something called as scoring in on the CPR page. We do something called as scoring on the CPR page, and a score of 3 indicates that Dabur has been in a positive trend for the last 3 trading sessions. So this is a intraday because we have selected the day CPR. So you can see here that this is the day CPR, and there are 3 circles here. Okay, there are 3 circles here, and these 3 circles are indicating that this is a day, week, and month. This is a day, week, and month. All right. So this is a day, week, and month, and it is indicating that Dabur CPR is the Dabur prices are above the daily, weekly, and monthly CPR. So which is a clear sign that this is very, very positive. So one should look at Dabur. So let's go and take a look at the setup of Dabur. So you can see here that this is a setup of Dabur, right? And the prices were in consolidation yesterday. They tried, they were holding at the CPR. You can see here they were holding at the CPR, and now you can see that the prices have given us a buy opportunity, right? The prices have given us a buy opportunity, and one of you had mentioned that Dabur you have taken as a buy. So yes, the Dabur is moving towards its target of R3. So Dabur is a good buy opportunity, and it has flashed right now. So you can see here the change now option. The change now option on this page helps you to take a look at what stocks are in movement, and the trade which you should concentrate on. See, we speaking about Hindalco. Hindalco again is coming here with a score of 4. So here it's got a score of 4, which is indicating bearishness, and this is a score of 3. So whenever you are coming on the CPR page, you have got a CPR narrow and a CPR wide. So when you want to participate in what is the main aspect of the CPR wide and narrow? CPR narrow tells us that the previous day's range was limited, and that is why there is a probability of trend to emerge in these set of stocks which are under CPR narrow. Under CPR wide, the stocks have already moved quite a bit. So in such a set of stocks, you will be able to do, maybe you can do a strangle, because already a range has been built in because of the a wider range. So if there is a wide range which has been built in, so the chances of that particular stock to move is limited. So this way you can use it, And here with the CPR narrow, you can go for a directional play. All right. So that is the advantage of directly giving you this list. And this particular list is given to you at the end of the day. So at the end of the trading day, you will get the entire list of stocks. At the end of the trading day, you will get the entire list of stocks just at the click of the button. So what NeoTrader does is it is giving you the power of 1,000 charts, and you don't have to worry at all. We are doing the entire analysis for you, and we are making it very easy for you to know how to look at the charts without too much of difficulty, right? That's the whole idea. Now, when you are having a stock in CPR wide, and if it is giving you a movement, then it is an indication of continuation, right? So the first thing what you got to see here is there a movement emerging here? So if it is like Hero Moto we saw, so there is a movement emerging here. It saw a good move yesterday. It's showing continuous movement today. So now that is how you can use it as the first step. But after it has gone up quite a bit, and then if it is unable to proceed further, then you know that yes, the trends may take a rest right now. So that is the idea. So let's see how it is looking. Where are the indices placed at the start of today? Yeah, it's taking a little time. So let me just refresh the page here. What you could also do is if you need more details. So this page is the heat map page of NeoTrader. You can go into the level section. If you go into the level section, right? If you go into the level section, you can see here that these are the ones you can sort the entire. You can sort the whole movement. Okay, you can sort the whole movement by the. If you go to here, you have the CPR width. So I can sort it by the width of the CPR. So I can sort it by the width of the CPR. So I know that these are the ones which are having a larger width. Okay. So I know that the CPR width, these are ones which are having wider CPR. So automatically you will know, okay, these are the ones which have got less chances to move. But if it is giving a confirmation, I can take a look at it. So we have what we have done is we have put all the important levels here. Okay, we have put all the important levels here, right? So we have put all the important levels here, and with this you can track. So here we have got R1, we have got S1, and we are giving you the scoring. So if you see here, PNB after yesterday's move, it has got the widest CPR. All right. So now the chances for PNB to move is limited. So let's go and take a look at PNB. Okay, you can see here Dabur. We discussed about Dabur, right? And the move which Dabur has given has been phenomenal, right? We just spoke about it, and Dabur lot size is around 1250. Your entry was at 585. So you have already made around 6,000 rupees here. And like I mentioned, the target of R3. So the target of R3 has also been reached. Okay. So first target is always R3. We should continue to look at R3 as our first target, and we have reached there. So yes, the momentum is very much there, and the probability of going higher is also there. But this is what is getting reflected, right? Again, let's go back here, and yes, we were going to look at PNB, got distracted by Dabur. So Dabur is on its way, and fantastic move which we are able to capture as part of our live session. Now, if you see here, this is the scenario of PNB. Yeah, since morning it's been just ambling around at these levels only, right? So The CPR is wide, and this is what you get from the levels page. If you want to know what is the situation, you can find out from this page. Go here, sorted by the CPR width. So if you want the your width to be remaining fixed, just turn the auto refresh off. You just turn the auto refresh off and then sorted by the CPR width. Okay, sorted by the CPR width, then you will get all the ones. Eicher Motor, Bajaj Finserv, Cummins. So you can see here that all these ones are made available to you, and you can decide based on this. So now you can see here that based on this situation, okay, based on this, you can see here that wherever there is a movement, okay, wherever there is a movement, we are tracking it, and you can see here there is an underline here. Yeah, so the ones in green, right, the ones in green are the ones which are moving. As you can see here, the ones in green here, you can see that Hero Moto, it was R1, so which indicate that it has crossed R1, and it indicates that it has gone below S1. So this is how you will get a quick idea of what has crossed R1, what has so you can see PNP had crossed R1, so there is a underline here. So what we are doing is we are giving you intuitive guidance on CPR, and that's how you are able to get a very good perspective on how to use them. All right, great, smart investment, awesome. So you have made some money in Dabur, fantastic. Muthoot Finance, R1 breakout. All right, so let's see as per CPR, guys. Today we are going to concentrate on CPR. Okay, today we're going to concentrate on CPR. Titan and Bajaj Finserv. Yeah, so that's what we saw. Bajaj Finserv has not moved much, right? Bajaj Finserv not moved much. Let's go and check out the setup again. Okay, let's go out and see here Bajaj Finance, Bajaj Finserv. It's the CPR width is higher, right? So if I put on Bajaj Finserv, okay, Bajaj Finserv is getting loaded here. So okay, you can see here Bajaj Finserv, right, after the strong move seen yesterday, the entire price is in a narrow range because of the wide CPR. So this page gives you very good information. You can come here, sort it by the CPR width, and get a very good idea. All right. So I hope all of you got some good perspectives on CPR, and this way we will continue to interact in all our forthcoming sessions. Right now, with that, I come to an end of today's session. I hope all of you are able to use the CPR page better, and if you are part of, if you're not yet part of Neo Trader, and if you want to know how you can work with the power of 1,000 charts and analyze the market in a much more efficient manner, all you have to do is contact our help desk, and we'll be happy to show you how you can get started on a profitable journey. All right, with that, see you later. Thank you so much for joining in. See you in the next one.